kind of covered everything, putting all the guys handled pretty well. There's pluses and minuses when you see that on both sides. You're trying to teach from it. And then I thought the overall energy was good, and I'm excited about how we're keep improving as spring goes along.
Coach, with obviously one practice left until the spring game, what specifically are you looking for heading into Saturday?
Well, for Saturday, number one, come out without any injuries. We lost Flex earlier, and so that's the number one thing out of the spring game. You always hear that, but it's the truth. And then we'd like to see all the different situations. We're going to do a lot of situations in the stadium with the main clock, the clock operators, and we have it in practice, but it just puts a little more pressure on them, and fans and different things. So we'll hit all those different situations. I'd like to see that accomplished well. And then we get some young guys that will be kind of out there for the first time with some people there. So we'll see how they handle that.
Coach, you talk about Flex and things like Devin, how big that is.
Yeah, he's out for the year towards ACL. So the great thing about it is he has a red shirt year. The bad thing about it is I want him playing this year, and so does he. So he'll be back in a FIU uniform in another year, but we hate to lose him. Number one, he's an excellent player, but he's a phenomenal year for us.
Coach, I know some things are still in the works. Can you talk about the hire of Mark?
Yeah. DVD. We're excited about having DVD here, and he's well known in the Miami area. Went to Pace, played at Miami, then played the Raiders in Atlanta and different places. I've gotten to know him through the year and a half I've been here. Really excited about him coming here, coaching our corners. He brings a lot of corner expertise, and his recruiting abilities in the area for knowing everybody is excellent. So, and he's just a phenomenal person. I'm glad DVD's here.
Coach, I want to ask you about a couple promotions. Ryan Webb, Cam Defeat. Two-part question. You can talk about the promotions, and the second part of that question. In college football, you're seeing this role, general manager, director of player personnel. Is that kind of akin to what the promotions are?
Yes. So Cam has done a phenomenal job recruiting here, and we had an excellent class last year. He spearheaded it, organized it, did everything, and so we were able to give him a promotion and understand it being more player personnel, talking about team management, kind of like the NFL type situation. And he's having a lot intricate part in that all the time. And then, was able to give him a raise and that type of thing. So I know his wife's excited about that. And then, on the other hand, Ryan Webb has done a great job for us on football operations and handling all our travel and all our daily situations, along with Katie Basin, who really is our chief of staff, really does everything. On handling all of that. So I was excited about Ryan and the hard work he's put in.
As far as the size, 3-4 defense. I thought you had some time. In playing the 3-4 defense, besides to have a little more size, Jack Wood and the how much does that play a factor in terms of deploying that defense, the size this year compared to last year?
Yeah, the size makes a big difference. Jack and we got Marquez Tatum and Clark Markins, P. Moore, and all the guys over here have put on weight and size, and Devontae O'Neal and Jordan Gerard. So we got a lot of guys back. I might have missed somebody with Will Pendergrass. So I feel like we have a depth to rotate some guys, keep us fresh. And as the season goes along, you're going to have some nicks and bangs, and so hopefully we have the depth to sustain, and then have the ability. You got to be what the word you got to kind of use in the 3-4 defense. You got to be stout in there because you're going to hold point a lot and then move it. But we're able to also shift our 4 down, and our guys feel a lot better with that and understand that more. So I feel good about our depth and our front D line.
Last two for you, just quarterbacks and how much before this last year.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff that you do everything for the team, and a lot of the things we're doing are all quarterback eccentric type things. So in this last plays, it's 2 minutes, it's red zone, all those type of things that we're working with those guys on. And they're working tirelessly for us. And we also lost Amari towards Achilles. So we have 3 quarterbacks, and all 3 quarterbacks have been getting a lot of reps and working really, really hard. And Coach Josephson doing a good job with it. So just kind of keep getting more and more game management, You can't have enough of that.
Last one for Coach. If Grayson does come out of the spring, kind of that QB1 role, is that enough to carry him into where they started considering the spring?
Grayson's done really well this spring. We're excited about him. We'll still keep competing. I tell all the guys that they're going to compete every day. But Grayson has had a good spring and done some really good things. We look to Grayson as a leader.
What you see on the takeaway, what you see out there today, practice.
Oh, today's practice. I thought today, practice 13 was really kind of the last time for the spring game that we get to go in full pads, go out there and compete. I thought our guys competed hard. I always tell my guys, everybody decided at the beginning of camp. You find out who your leaders are, who your winners are, who you're going to be able to count on. Practice 7 through 13, and then on Thursday we get ready for the spring game, and then Saturday's the spring game. So I thought today was really well. I thought we practiced hard, and I think we're getting better every day.
Jay, can you just talk about some of the guys who are kind of emerging, stepping up in the room?
Yeah, I mean, you have your 3 from last year that played a lot of snaps for us. Chris Mitchell, Bracy, and Dean, that have all kind of taken another step. Kind of leadership role. Buy into what we're talking about every single day. Helping the young guys out, and really elevated their game in a lot of different ways on and off the field. With that, we got a bunch of young guys as well in that room that can really play, and they've been leading them, and those young guys have been making plays as well. I mean, I can, Mike Jackson, he's a local guy. A lot of people know his speed and different things. He can really run. Artez Hooker showed some flashes last year at the end of the year when he got healthy, and when he's out there healthy, he can really play. They always say subbing the jet package when I put Mike and Artez in, and then Ross is just a dude that's going to show up every day and compete. And every time you go to practice, I bet you see him make a big play there, and he blocks his butt off. And then Jay Berry's getting better, strong hands, kind of a red zone threat. And then Jacoby Matthews, you guys don't know a lot about him because he got hurt, but he can really run too. He can really run. And then Eric Rivers is another guy that can really run. We got all types of guys that can run, and we're utilizing that. And then we got 3 good quarterbacks, and you guys see Grayson throwing the ball 70, 80 yards in the air. We got a bunch of speed. Just let him throw it, and let's go run under it. So I've been really proud of the way we've practiced. We got to stack 2 more days, and I think we got a really good unit this year.
Jay, what's the biggest challenge with, not necessarily I won't say youth, but inexperience? What's some of the biggest challenges?
I think, the inexperience. We have experience with those 3 first guys
Right.
that I talked about, but the inexperience with the other guys is, really getting them. I'm excited to see them on Saturday with fans. I'm excited, to see them, in pressure situations. Do they fold when they drop a ball, when they mess up, or do they bounce back up and let's go make the next one? And that's one thing that I always talk about with my guys is once snap and clear, move on to the next play, good or bad. So I think that's a maturity level for those young guys. I think that as those 3 guys are leading them, they've been in our room and they kind of took what I said and are just pushing, and those other guys are following them. And I think that's why I think we're going to mature faster in that inexperienced world, and then also everyone's ready to take that next step. Like Chris Mitchell's ready to take that next step. Dean's ready to take that next step. Bracy's ready to take that next step. Artez is ready to take that next step of being, the guys that we get that we're looking for every single down.
Last one for you. When the young guys get here in the fall,
Yeah.
Colin McNeil, Willie Mays,
Yeah.
A, 2-part question. How quickly do you think those guys can get up to speed?
Yeah.
And 2, can those guys come in and really compete for time to meet?
Yeah, I think they definitely can compete. They both bring skill sets. Luby's real strong-handed, 50-50 ball, gonna make it 80-20 kind of. He's and when you see him in person, he's really built up, and I think he can come play right away for us. And then Sal McNeil is a freak athlete. Can jump out of the gym, won the state title in basketball, and can really run as well. So I think both of them are going to have a chance to come in here and compete and play for playing time. And we're going to need those 2 guys to do that and mature quickly like these other guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.